Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Minutes of the negotiation were, however, not available to the committee. The negotiations led to the execution of the deed of amendment to the concession agreement between GPHA and MPS. Gapoha gave concessions as consideration for promises and representation that MPS made during the engagements leading to the MOU. What did you work? Was it Gapoha? It is her concession the mine in consideration say Ngrophonis wo mo akope wo musika e dia ba beye e shareholder sika no mde ba omo nka abosia bia o omo nka abosia bia omo say o shareholder sika ne de ba afeso mbe san ye temamoto we kura san de aka ho na GPH say this ade ye nti de mom yenkoye ni mu e. Some of these promises and representations are captured in the MOU executed between the parties. The committee noted, based on the executed agreement, that the duration and quality of negotiations appears inadequate. The extent of negotiations, length, quality, team composition, venues, minutes of discussions, etc. on the deed of amendment and the related data could not be made available to the committee. Already. Me develop your negotiating skills. Yeah, woman into you. Develop your negotiating skills. Implications of the negotiations on the deed of amendment on the survival of GPHA are described further in section 6. I say MPS representations. Some of the representations that MPS made and which form the basis of the deed of amendment are summarized below. MPS investment partners to invest $1.5 billion. The initial cost for the expansion project was estimated at $1.5 billion, though this was not stated in the MOU. However, from the onset of the negotiations of the deed of amendment, MPH consistently made reference to the estimated project cost of $1.5 billion as one of a kind in African port, as indicated in the application for the tax waiver. They indicated that their investment in the port expansion project will provide Ghana with a world-class port infrastructure with expanded and modern facilities lasting 100 years at a cost of $1.5 billion. It was understood that the project investment partners, MPH, that is APMT and Balo Group, would provide the funding, build, operate, and hand over to Gapoha after the term of the concession. Investment in basic port infrastructure. It appears to the committee that, given the understanding that the project investment partners were to invest specific amounts in the project and the developed infrastructure, dredging, breakwater, etc., potentially used for other concessions within the expansion area, GPHA was ready to make all the concessions to facilitate the realization of the project. Feasibility studies and viability indicators. The committee noted that the financial model submitted by MPS indicated that the internal rate of returns acceptable for the project was approximately 10.5%. This appears to have influenced the level of concessions granted by Gapoha, since it did not re-evaluate the IRR representations made by MPS. Concession fees waived to support project. Following from above, GPHA agreed to very low and liberal concession fees on stevedoring and port dues and zero concession fees on berth occupancy charge. We now you know be analysis na we say we mu GPHA etiasie no say obetete so de ama wo no eno nene tie ma agreement ni gina ho a GPHA eboka $74 million a year. Like I say, at the time no o ma anticipate say de bebeni. As if following from above, GPHA agreed to very low and liberal concession fees on stevedoring and port dues and zero concession fees on berth occupancy charge. Habo rent. to ensure project visibility and ultimate project realization. GPHA also agreed to forego payment of lease rent on the land or any upfront payment, initial concession fee payment for the business granted MPS. MPS could say, "Hey, fasa sibia mayo. What the pona dia mai? A pono into your rent in farm. Yeah, was one who could okoti a punum, never reclaim us as a waponase into who need dama. I would imagapua. Can you imagine? And to bet me ako Antwerp, ako kase wafanepo. Now I reclaim it won't be a shima and Antwerpian authorities. Yeah, negotiating skills. Me anticipate ahead. Section 5.9. All these were done to allow MPS recover the cost of the project, initially estimated at $1.5 billion. The project estimates earlier published were estimates based on GPH's technical feasibility studies and designs prior to the international bidding process. It has come to light upon commencement of marine works that the initially estimated project cost of 1.5 billion has reduced to about 1.1 billion and may go down further as the project is executed and actual bill of quantities are aggregated. Tax waivers granted by Parliament of Ghana. Under the representation of the People's Act, the normal too many kind. I wait just a kind of rubber stamp cry for privileges. Oh, and the men can say, Yan can sing. Near the idea about too many more. I'm Rasha for ya walking kind, dear. Tax waivers granted by Parliament of Ghana. After signing the deed of agreement in June 2015, MPS, with the support of GPHA and Ministry of Transport, made an application for tax waivers and concession through the Ministry of Finance to the Parliament of Ghana in January 2016 and was granted tax waivers totaling $832 million in March 2016. Me one fear be what say. So we be so be juma $1.5 billion. Now about I think you come and I could do 1.1. Avede yokomu chese bedru ba bi mu beti class bedru say ye ko assassin se kohwe kwa na adwuma ne number $300 million. Now what yes so mama tax concession throughout the period no mama tax concession amounting to $832 million. Hey, wanala equity contribution and dilution of government of Ghana Gapuha shares ahead the year. Or say, as stated earlier, the clear understanding of the parties as established during the international tender was that GPHA would not contribute cash towards the realization of the project. The committee observed that throughout the negotiation of the deed of amendment, MPH, in recognition of the above, gave no indication that Gapoha, as grantor or shareholder of MPS, would ever be called upon to make equity contribution towards the realization of the project. There was also no decision or suggestion that Gapoha will have its shareholding in MPS diluted in the event that it failed to respond to any equity cash calls in the future. Afide yankoji shareholder fusika afide ye kwa kwaje Bosnia na Bosnia na ye kwaje no yesi obi amfa bibi metopono so and afide Gapo was se me de ba kan chem se me disca bia bebo yeso wura eyamra e was disca ba was me disca no me ni bi afide was ni 30% ne wo mo no ma dilute no ma yi 15%. Or no de ne pe a dilute wo 30% no say ebi wurade afide na nado dan kwakufu adubai and was 15% no monfanka ho na jite enye sanko back to 30%. O se sa o se me fanka ho me de beka ho na me de ka ho dia me charge $42 million. Udade negotiating skills for no way o me say yo ye betia na mo ye ni bi say o se ni bi say dia de $42 million me de to na ye share adwuma na say in July no a o sika benya na ma sha say $42 million na free me ka say so no na de ne pe a dilute wo 30% shares na 15% o. And the one country also say we bakwa kwaji loan so the one sika mbotom sika ebo and afed was kwaji loan no fa wo so counterpart funding bibra osimi ni bi was the woni bi dia e dey we kwa without recourse to you ma dilute one kasa shares no from 30% to 15%. Yemu ni eno amte Ghana no company we ni eno mo ya adwuma no na do na call for renegotiation na ye den sa wo call for renegotiation na ye den na wadabroma nipa wo be ma eye expert advice no wa chere dodo Yo, Muntien. IFC arranged loan. Following the execution of the deed of amendment, MPS entered into a loan agreement with International Finance Corporation for the financing of the project. It is unclear why the loan was not on the account of MPH to confirm the representation made by MPS under the MOU. One of the conditions of the loan was that the sponsor parties, MPH shareholders of MPS, would contribute a minimum of 35% of the amount required as equity. These IFC-related developments, in the view of the committee, are inconsistent with the original understanding of the parties. See Section 1.6 above and further explanation in the shareholding structure in Section 3.5 below. Summary of events leading to the impasse. The MOU of November 2014 was premised on the development of the project through funding from GH's Project Investment Partners, APMT, and Balo Africa Logistics, without recourse to neither government sovereign guarantee or GPH's balance sheet. However, as a result of events inconsistent with the intentions of the MOU, it turned out that Gapoha's shareholding in MPS was diluted from 30% to 15%. Some of these events included the execution of the deed of amendment, the loan agreement, board and shareholder meetings, share allotment, and issuance of notices, as well as resolutions.
Okunkunim kofe jinane so akwara padi kokwe hu ededa mana ekire no ne adehyiamra kroma dansidi fo mehwe kasemu kira wanwade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie we die bi si pen ne Neat FM yemamwa kwaba
Neat 100.9 FM so any. Na ene Thursday, May 2, 2019. And the time just about gone 38 minutes past 1. Ene kutunuma bosmina yesimi ni dato sumino. Afi impino edu enknom. Mamse aka miti eduno emino. Na abo no mino. Na ubatine se Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority MPS Munsensem ena yadeba inti ene concession agreement any deed of amendment ena what is na yekin kind background no ede amamu yebeka kire mo so analysis on the impact of impact on the finances and operations of Gapoha if yes agreement and the deed of amendment is allowed to stay na any opportunity so ama enra state of the enra Mayday General Secretary of the Trades Union Congress of Ghana Dr. Yaba and also appeal to the President of the Republic MPS agreement President also the sticky to the theme of the Mayday low pensions and the was consequent administrative fiat, otherwise administrative directives. Others put it as orders. I mean, the president or order will be, and the administrative directive and what a buy na wa mamwa ibia. Inti MPS for
eba Mayday ni bi eye Gapuha for eba Mayday ni bi Gapuha de just one of the bosses so be se miensa de Toyota eye Hayes be se edu ambulance kura ko bi just omo ko Mayday no forcefully
ankasa utum so omo ko e pa omo ko
ni forcefully na a day before so no omo board so Asia watakrade a just omo so ani abre papa Minister for Transport so ani abre papa a wɔhwehwɛ solution to sa on passing na after Mayday no so no ɛyɛ MPS for koto piety ma just workers no so ani che na wɔn chief executive ɛyɛ Mohammed Samari okasai nti yebetie de ɛyɛ yaba kan kakra bi na yɛtie statement so a chief executive of MPS on so yɛ kyerɛ na dwumayɛfo and thereafter so no ɔsan any neat 100.9 FM me mighty team no so no we engage
with for the first time on radio
and my anything come and subsequently we agree say yem present an agreed synopsis na ultimate prepare ye na ni nyina no enne yem fa ne say sa asem no ho ene hia if he say wo hwe Ben Usu Mensa bra panyin na ho te sen also known as Flash na just say Flash it me share ye a build a key 2 projects Jonko 4 pencil na ye de ma MPS say on pretty na MPS wo pretty no eno na this concession agreement e ba ye na ene no ye nyen 15 years no na akoba say omo hand over terminal 2 no MPS wo CC no the Magapoha ahead of the period na contract no kano na by June 28 omo move ako omo the free construction phase they call operation phase just a live so until you see that they are in the construction mode into omo the part of it ebe call live mode operations mode by June 28 so no na ni nyina mo no I was say ye tiase because you see what is good for Ghana. Your friend Adakabre Mamoto Usiuma. As usual, me offer as no menchaya na me moyedu. Me offer as no menchaya ye means rufe. If you so bebo mi chido maji jemeso. I just walk can I say offers which one if you know so a background me offers in here or honam or the honam beje.
And the work can ye.
Aha or honam or the honam beje. Na ya no ni hosara no ya mobo it me offer say me mainstay senior co-character on the show senior researcher on the show a friend of Mark Jerry or say Ajiman or no so watenase na afi so production no is opanyini Kwadwo Damiado and na so ono na holiday kutimi you Frimpong best no do kota mahabo ai e ba ubekọ nsapan no asaba
Yes.
Remember where I share she a short skirt DH. Them some best alcohol road the fever. O man into
na benede.
Enti remember one me no. Ekuya sabia ene ekuya dwamena. Wo mo so bo panyi Kwadwo Damiado. Chidom.
Aye.
Sa so ena Yonjo was keep playing my song. Or no so and then control of music was saying you money the mind. Na fe engineering group no Achu Agbo. And Kwatiako na ejare captain retired. Aye na fe so na boaje na adasan kroma was sempro Sempro ono so etato na ye facilities so edie ye de aseda ede ma big solo this year no mo na apebosia 100 cities ni ama abnamowe se on konkoye eye mpotom famra na on fam momoni ntwem if you from the 100 cities ni ma abnamowe we see if you have
sene
it misremo
odi dwano ogusu di dwano mpotom dwano wendi ni ya
just mpotom 20 ni refifi yasi Abraham we mpotom 20 hey asemni Empoto kakra yesi ko Brent Abraham we receive via hache abna solomu pe. Right. Enti my yentie the General Secretary of the Cheese Union Congress. Dr. Yaba. Na specifically in issues on Gapua and MPS. Yentie Sedusikano.
Authority and other operators at the Tamapop are going to lose huge revenues that may lead to the collapse of many container-related businesses. This will translate into massive job losses in the maritime industry. GPHA may declare over 1,400 workers redundant in 2019 alone. Mr. President, if the contract is not reviewed, and MPS commences operations in the new terminal in June, Ghana will surely lose millions of US dollars in revenue.
You heard Dr.
Yabano so and it was said operative word or no say review. So I say review contract now. Ghana stand to lose millions of dollars. And a analysis of the impact of the contract on GPHA, operations, and then the financials. Say from 2020 to 2026, GPHA would continue to lose out 74 million US dollars. And San Omasha be recover. That is almost 1,400 workers a year. Just only lose 74 million US dollars. Nano krano chombesa kate services bebre ombe kate no na chese de ohon no enti se sei ena ya ba kan ye Ghana mampanyin so wa mamwa bia enti asiyet no Ghana government enka bibia na fe mu free independence square ba ye no Mohammed Samari one ne workers no Samara yentie asem a ono so ka kire ne workers no abrom koko gina asase reclaim every pum 700 meters into the sea he too the reclaim 200 meters and sisi no terminal 3 no reclaim 700 meters wakofa the largest ship to shore to ship crane in the world, the largest and wakofa 66 meters just Ghana na led yentie Mohammed Samari.
I am proud to stand here in front of you on this pavement where it used to be water. We're making history, all of us together. The existing team, the future team that will be probably born in a decade or two to come and work for this place, because we built this with the design criteria for 100 years. 100 years, not only for us, not only for our children, for our grandchildren over here. So God bless you all for all the hard work that you've done. Labor Day, I heard somebody said is an international day. Of course, it is an international day, but it is a tradition in NPS, and we always celebrated it. Maybe in the past we went to that Havana place, and we had a beer over there. Some of us will not have a beer, but we had the pleasure to set the food for us and for Ghana on this pavement, and that's much bigger than a beer. And maybe when we are all running, we will have that beer and a champagne on top. God bless you. Today is all about solidarity. Today is all about supporting each other and celebrating the good work that we have done. And this is exactly what we're doing. 2 years back, I would say 5-6 years ago, we were just about to add more crane, to add more superstructure to our infrastructure over there that we got. And we were celebrating at the Havana, I remember very well. And we said, not only we're bringing bigger crane, we said we're going to the sea. 6 years ago, I didn't realize that we actually will be going in this direction into the sea. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we are about 700 meters into the sea and 1.5 kilometers into the sea. This isn't something small. This is something gigantic and unprecedented in the whole entire continent of Africa. One famous saying, I'm going to try to translate it from my culture into my new culture, but not in true, of course, or God. The pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. And this is exactly what is happening with us here. I can see all of you, they are so much enjoying the job they are doing for this nation. And that's why perfection will come into this job. If you look at all of this, it is perfection. And it is your love and dedication to the job that made the shareholders believe that we are the right team to invest in. The shareholders have many other ports in this world, but they chose us to be the winning team for them into the future. Well done to everybody. Thank you. We're bringing technology, Mark said. Actually, there is a team of us at the moment. They are not here with us. They're sitting in the meeting room next to my office, and they've been sitting there for the past 10 days or so. What they are doing, they're soaking up technology. They're learning what they will teach us probably in the coming few weeks. Technology is something that we were the leaders to introduce in all ports in West Africa. Navis, our POS operating system, and all of those computers that we rolled inside the equipment, we were the first port in Africa to have it, and we are upgrading that. This huge transfer or transition from here to there, thank God Frank spoke about the money, so I will not speak about it, is coming with a lot also, in terms of productivity, in terms of perfection. And we will be proud. You know, if I am a crane operator and the best I can do there 20, 21, 23, 24 moves. When I come to this very crane, with a little bit of training, I'm gonna hit 30 moves per hour. This is in itself is an achievement for my own esteem, let alone to the whole entire community. So I hope with this technology, we're gonna improve our life, improve our image, and also deliver the best to this nation that we all love and cherish. We're gonna bring new tricks, new talent into this company, that not only us that we will benefit from, but we are also creating new jobs. New workers are coming to join us. And those new workers, they will have the opportunity to come where we have reached, you know, take plot on a fruit that we have already planted, you know, a tree that we have planted, and we're gonna take it one more dimension into connecting this port to the whole entire world. We have a new logo, as you all see, and we have a new corporate signature. We were in the past delivering maritime efficiency. We have mastered that. We said the best when we got to become the best. We said the best is getting better. So the best got better. What's next? What's next? We will connect. We will connect and you will thrive. You as an MPS worker will thrive. Tama as a city in Tama Ghana will thrive. Ghana as a country in West Africa will thrive. Africa in this world will thrive. And I mean it. We have already seen offers coming, shipping lines dedicating $100 million budget to set up Tama as a home base for them. And not only Tama, but also MPS Terminal 3 will be with their home base. And this is bringing a lot to us, bringing connectivity in West Coast of Africa. We have a shipping line that want to transship European cargo in Tama, a service coming from the Far East through Cape Town. Will come and call Tama as first port of call. And then another service come from Europe and call Tama as the first port of call. The cargo which is destined for Europe will be dropped in Tama for the European service to pick it from here. We are a hub for the world. We are the rock, we are the center of this earth. Zero East, Zero West meet on our pavement, and we are the closest spot on land to the equator, which is 5 degrees into this water. So we are the center of attraction, and we will become that with your help and the blessing of God. Thank you. I mean, MPS activities are not just about handling containers. Our commitment and impact go far beyond that. We have a good, cost-effective service to commodities that enable Ghana's social and business communities to have the means to fulfill their respective ambition. What does that mean? You know, we are creating a connectivity to a wider market in West Africa. Today there is no direct service between us and Liberia. A container has to go all the way to Algeciras, you know, to Tangiers in Morocco, or to Europe to be transshipped back on another service into Liberia. Tomorrow we have a direct service to Liberia. A plastic factory in Tama will export to Liberia tomorrow. We're going to create jobs in the industrial sector due to the connectivity. We're going to export cargo more from Ghana, not as an MPS, as a little factory making Maggie cubes, or a big Nestle making Maggie cubes, or any other industry. We will open a horizon for them. And for importers, we will do exactly the same. We will open a market for them to go and shop where it's better, cheaper. And connectivity will bring a variety of a product. And instead of having limited stuff on the shelf in the supermarket, we will have variety, and we will benefit from that commercial scale. And MPS is the driving engine for this economy. We will. We can talk. We can talk for long about this terminal, but one topic that we also must not leave behind is actually safety. Because safety is what brings us to work every morning, and safety what takes us to our families every evening. So this topic really should be our main topic every day when we come to work, and every day when we leave work as well, at home, on the road, in the car. Tomorrow is the safety day, and we have a well-thought scheme enhancing terminal driving rules, basically without taking much from tomorrow's program. But tomorrow's program is about controlling and mitigating those risks that are associated with transportation. Transportation claims 63% or so of all accidents that happen in a terminal or in a port environment. So basically there is few basic rules that we need to talk about tomorrow and during the coming few weeks. Is to stop using the mobile phone by operators and drivers, during the course of operation because this is a distraction. Respecting the speed limit of 30 kilometers per hour. Stop people wondering whether, I'm sorry to say, urinating between containers that could actually crush or something, or just wondering to take a rest between two containers, not knowing that a rich stacker or an RPG might move this container and cause a damage to himself. This kind of challenging each other in the trucks, trying to jump on another truck, drivers should actually be more considerate and respecting to each other's roles and cue. Restrict passenger and so on and so on. And the reckless overtaking within the terminal and the driving under the influence. This is really one of the dangers. So basically, Kingsley and his team will take us through and we will listen to their advice tomorrow. And on this note,
okunkunim kofa ejina ne so akwara paadi kokwe hu ede da mana ekire no ye ne adehyiamra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasemu kira awawade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awawasem nie we de ebi si pen ne Neat FM yamamwa kwaba.
Right, and Sabri will say, what a statement, Mohammed Samara, or ye Chief Executive Officer of the Meridian Port Services, or ye the chair and workers, and at the end of it all, no invite you almost say, new logo, we connect, you thrive, and Omo Yonko, na Omunina Kunkuchum, I just Omujina, a year, a poya reclaimono. So honum ena omukokoye na yensanti asɛm a Dr. Yaba kae na fe no yenya hoboa sɛ an encounter with Neat FM any Mohammed Samara no so no yemra mebo na yenhwɛ adeɛ pɔtee a yayɛde asi ɛyɛ tema hɔ a ɛho nsɛm ayɛ dagyaa no yensanti Dr. Yaba, General Secretary of GUC.
And other operators at the Adakabre are going to lose huge revenues that may lead to the collapse of many container-related businesses. This will translate into massive job losses in the maritime industry. GPHA may declare over 1,400 workers redundant in 2019 alone. Mr. President, if the contract is not reviewed, and MPS commences operation in the new terminal in June, Ghana will surely lose millions of US dollars in revenue.
That's what I just said. I just said, no ma, a poor Marco, and so. So, no. Was it GPH? Any other operators? Our portal. Say MPS adie koso massive job losses. Where do you say massive job losses? Edebeba. Na GPHA ebe lose 1,440 jobs. So na if a contract is not reviewed, where do you say and reviewed? Na say MPS commence adwuma dia. Ede na just say GPHA and Ghana they lose millions of dollars. And he just said, no, and some pa Marco and so on. So say GPHA one other port operators no. Massive job losses.
Yeah.
Na GPHA they lose 1,400 employees. Say you review MPS concession agreement no na yema MPS extra jumasia Ghana be lose millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Into you find saying
Nti
president so amani moye
David president amani moye na wo hwɛ analysis no so aka ɛyɛ de ɔmo kɔyɛ yɛ no hwehwɛmu na ɔmo kɔyɛ fa contract no
the analysis no yɛ gapoafo and consultant ayɛ analysis
no
actually said the impact so utie de ya ba kan ya na just so to say he must have been relying on the analysis no by the gapoha consultant no so
and all they kind of say nti eba ne sa na just say first of all response as a yenye free abem na emaye no eno no keep no am into suspense kakra because he say no
as at February March 2018 and ministerial review committee no omuwi omodwuma de ma economic management team into over 12 months no ubusa say adenti and economic management team eda hote ho na
12 months ye kan no so ne investor na ono no wo mu no ono nso gusu a o push sikandi gu form
also pushes can go form
so we say that there
and agapo has so no
na agapo
apprehension
one so sorry
nanka president or acknowledge asemo a TUC general secretary ne kan ya nka enwanwa
ebia na eni the speech nim ebia na the speech no ma ni amfa ho
because ebia no so no another form no theme no ubetimi a depart from the theme ana
team ne you can't depart from the team but we say you want somebody be ho a ebia ho na akra no obitimi ka bibi enti immediately no ebia otimi de ewura speech na ba bemam even though say wa plan say bia
especially say TUC general secretary ekasai and sana president
Bekasa
eti all kasa president must have noted
speeches no ma emma speeches ni nyina no at least president ni be noti bibi every mo a eno no wotimi de rewura baabi e were already prepared speech na wo ba be
me no betimi pusu president a emma on acknowledge se bikura wa noti and semwa TUC general secretary ne kai no
say ye kasa ye dwen ana ye dwen say sa na eti bi betimi aba say president ebia na still ogusu a oji briefings yie ana ana there has been some consultations
acknowledge say what the TUC general secretary no mo nkan so
okay
wa acknowledge say what the general secretary na kanwa nka ebe say bi
o me de me hu ni san kan say hwe because issue we ye issue aba be toko pa Ghana for do na ni di akire nti me hu ni san nya de kan ebe say hwe
especially the theme no so pensions na as a why pension so low because enkrofoko pensions ke tua mom no isua so hunu ana we so de just eba be ye not voluntary redundancy grow forced redundancy
be fendi pa be 1400 sani etete nti president eka bibi fa ho a me hu ni senkanya de be ye ade bia be yanwa kra
time yene chief executive of MPS Kasano at a point be or can say concerns yes mitigation stakeholders will look at hoti
metepa even though time on ne workers in kra Kasano or bibi hu sa so because enra ni nyina no ye call ground on to me say one more bekasa ye wo MPS wo mo get together na wo mo ye na either two ebi a wo mo party kakra wo mo ye no odum so wo nyina no na wo mo di nkranhye bi e de hye workers ne nsem na de ba ko so
workers na boto say
aha so ma boto
bia
so
na bia nkoso
good na information na ye one so kire say adena 3 partners MPS and other 2 partners but sa 2 partners no kweka de baaye no
APMT ene balo no
womo no eko zo ho akwa say okay womo kokora na emu adwe emudwo a no mahu de ombe ye omo ho zo say dey but the MPS na akoka no a eni onu ni gina mu eti ekọ no utum say na ma workers no aboto na de ekọ so
almost so ehunu
de ekọ womo hu om left ehunu om right ade ye betwa ma na ana ye be ye ne de zo
sana nti nra na kasa no kutamudie na na se nhyiamudie no mudi ye no utumi se memom de from baby and me na me hu ni say na wo de hye workers ni nkuran na de ba kwa me say hu ni say wo mo nim say adwuma do mo ntimi nye without sa human resource na yekuta wo mo no because we hwe Mohammed Samar CEO the MP we hwe the kasa mu nyina on the workers no and even though ye interview ye ne ye na o wo gidie e wo no workers ni mo so o kasa kura no ya no wa throw in signal bi ama workers no
ese woni wo ye baako good hunu segregation bi a ho ese kruye bi wo ho na o se eye countries na wo mo de aba no to mbetimi ato bi a pregnant woman kura betimi a operate a je se eye automatic eye computerized enso so no they chose to buy dear inipa be ye ho adwuma na je to mo ye mindful say ye job losses be aso free home because ya call automation so na wo mo so sa behind the scenes na the way almost say krokro adwuma ye fo say at the end of the year bia no bronya and the despite group ya de papa say bronya bia no ombe ma bonus amadi akodi bronya wajibida
majibida
and can ye
maji so we can maintain na maji so
and that's group ya de papa
afibi o ma bonus
afibi o ma bonus
afibi o bonus
na MPS afeso a o ma waketua no 3 months out of 12 months no or Sunday December ketua no no was Sunday 3 months of your pay as the amount as bonus so and sana January biano na wasan ama edu grant wasan ama 1 month pay of usika no January no 15th of January there about onim se mo kutuetu school fees na wasan ama edu grant so mo ska se kutuetu ama
school fees
so hono and sana September so ye bie school so a wasan ama akatua no 1 month asan the account September biano uji 2 months pay into mamu kunu mu adwuma wo MPS o man kan kire mo January December no waje 4 months pay dia boom as pay and bonus and just January so was aji 2 months pay je ba ko ye edu grants for to school fees and sana September no was the BB account into with this kind of incentive no so no na akwakwa say workers a year adwuma ho no no woman abre just woman achi
woman achi pa woman abre so mo de be ye adwuma
woman abre so mo de be ye adwuma na ubusa ho say Ghanaian companies dodo sign and na wo yes ade my adwuma for no
true
do my acknowledge say
afibia hande bonus in the ade
because last year you twem no despite group tuaka on the 5th of December enti just answer ko betwen ka se kodi bronya no de December ketua ma no otua November ketua and was saying tuya December the 5th of December I just want to say a good corporate your friend saying person
I know I say I refuse to the bubble one year and the crata ba better one year bon
kai no I can't say aketua na wodi abo mama say na January wa meka IOU bia
obi de kra de
o de ebo say aketua na waje no
dini ye yepa because nipa de I refuse wo
exceptionally edi yaw na ukọ eno de father days so mfama no edi yaw na ukọ nanimu a father ye that type obehwe so hono na sa
person na omo
enti MPS gigi workers no so but na gapo kasa sa akwa gapo asoso gigi workers so pa gapo gigi workers so omo so to teacher say omo mienu nyina no say na ade bia Samarana Kaye or say MP terminal 3 no or no more of containers and na okuta exclusivity on containers inti as a way no be deal with terminal 3 no be deal with cargo a solid one a containers no na a terminal 2 no from June Jaho Ediama Gapoa 100% no or a horse be dealing with a liquid cargo that just a cement ne clinker and ade na no say na me busan say na sika wo mu die sika wo mu because Gapoa will be truthful say on kase obe lose to 74 million US dollars if indeed sa part one sika wo mu a into busan say kwa review no hin ejina exclusivity no a say ship bia okuta a solid cargo a container a more than 200 what the beko terminal 3 na just a terminal 2 no dey just a container near less than 200 and sana the alcohol na containers so eba no so say anum a 1,000 1,500 2,000 into na kwa say what share the type of gantry MPS akotono it will go into the sea 66 meters no it means that ship no so e ko tire ho no no na je say aye super ships na be bagana just want to dredge into ama eponumu awa and wama length of the ship no so awa and na just say e basa so ship no so cost more enti ubusa ho say sa 200 na ebetimi review abeka say be okay ship no ye up to 1,000 containers it me ko Gapoa over 1,000 na akọ MPS na aspect of yem penimfo so na yen tinsem biase na just yenyanti ase na sabieku ye de ensa akoso so boamu ade enti afe na ye beti ase no afe so obi antimi nkwa animu so ahunu that unyanti ade na say because all shemu a ministerial review no ese omuyi wo makomam ana wo ye adwuma no pa ya omuyi wo makomam no mo de ye adwuma no edu pese o kire me pa ase na nka obi akwaje buamu ade nka obeyi wo makomam aye ne sa se ne de buamu ade de wo gina influence wo de ase wo na nsam de bemu no eti ese an ko munya ya na nka o mo anye de o mo ye and then so esa na tie de na aye late into review ne dey say sana ebe you obi adwen dey na ye lead because review ne dey ye pass on we na buamu ade a eye den na wasa ukoka ho asa akoka ne ka say buamu ade ne sa chechire bra wo ben den and then no ye wo wasa me between wo a wo je ye na nipa no de ma wo no one ye case ebi ebi de adwen mu enyo case say ura say one dey wona akokoje ye na nko anso na akokoje ye and they say sa yanka so obi akoje ba wo na ubisa me de obi me wo so konje cha wo ubisa na me say sa na tie dia sa na tie dia nipa ni case sa wo hye say the ministerial review committee no omuyi adwuma no omuyi adwuma no pa because enkrata we ada ho we afe baako ne bosome kra eti afe na ye ne say bibia dadin afe dia de na analysis iba na atija yeah I say no normal woman ni with the Ghanaian government na president what na say and the cabinet ka ho na I wish I could tell you the date and na wo mo ya de bia na your finance minister ni gina fa and na all the other ministers ni nyina so gina fa and na all the other ministers just say hu dia just say the finance minister na bue so the actual president na president ni gina finance minister na fa na we na presentation ni mu no and other ministers no the most senior no and na wo catch the president no say with the president tie die we mu nyina ka no na de atija Emma ebeye a fee between the president and the most senior of the ministers so say atija no me go no I think it be the secret camera because na cabinet table na chi ho and they say all the ministers ni nyina ko di phone and the finance minister no kwa so wa fa say and the most senior of all the ministers okay the president say ade de tie de ye ka atija no, because wafa ade ba kwa woman nso say unsa since February 2018 a committee the serial review committee a year ho adwuma mo to enkrate ada hwa ne yake ano atum
ade no so yanka hu say contract you eye contract ya sign just say nyame ya adoma June 28 ye ba be ye kra ye tete June 28 kra de tete be enra exclusive Neat FM ye ni CEO ekokoshi aye no waka de atodwa I say 28 June one more be call live
almost free construction stage
no operations
live no
live no so they say let us say shape be ma mate say 28 no kwa shape bi be Ghana ha no ye hu bi da
say etimi ko wie say October 2 2018 kura no say friends Emirates the world's largest airliner ever eso ko si say
and you mean the biggest ship baba at the end of the day no so it was one mo so gusu a one mo adwuma because na ye ko ye na ye hwe noama one mo ye na
just ehu
of ehu it's something ye kan mo ye hwe ne ye o it's something ye din wo ho no
ma ye ntie interview no
yeah
ne chief executive of MPS you know area na what's up no quite unfortunately
back on
back and the number ben on betimi WhatsApp
okay enti ene your mom number we na fafa so WhatsApp no 02011627746
Sentimobium
02011627746
utie interview no na bibia betimi WhatsApp de akohene
02011627746
okay na aboafo
aboafo no so de na African Queen holiday wa me adi ne yie nnuane eno ano aye stew akodo nkontomire stew yi abomo stew mo ba ku bi she fridge mu hwe se the African Queen ni di ahim wo mu a
internet be ko fi intam yi
African Queen ngo mu a over eya ze geto ana ye wonam ni bi wa de she fridge mu kra na se uyi na se wo kan hye a ne ye ze wo ko wo me wo ko o kan hye wo kan hye a over that na na ye basa African Queen de ntesa we are what kind of share to the etie into bomade so be African Queen a mackerel na dey gbaduane oba papa mackerel e maduane ne ye dankasa e na oba pasa din e wo provision shops nyina mu okwa obenya bi ato ba bibia ye di dwa okwa obenya African Queen oba papa mackerel ne oba pasa din ye bi ato mesrew nu aduane mani padodo bomade so obenya bi wo so wetu akwakoto na ma bibia aye kama wodu wani kire eye mokola oba pastors awokwa obenya African Queen mackerel oba papa mackerel ene eyo oba pasa de obenya bi ato amana kam usen to bi utimi betima kwa kotu bi akwa koton enam sa de ende eto ne no ade kwa adwaman so nti kotu bi ton na bibia enye fine na so nya kakra to botom o madaro mo so yasene adwuma de ye de bro kulunga na for de honchon capsules aba eye 5 capsules in the morning anopa benom 5 capsules e wi benom 5 capsules obe ne sabo so me ba ko e bra owo eyo how bi ewo prostate ne ho na se woni o how bi mpo prostate ne ho a kulunga na for se mintuufo se mentena ho mo how ne ma eno ane se ene bidu ba bi no ma tro o se prevent accident before accident stops you so stops stop accident before accident stops you inti
because ya nipa do san tenase ye se ya sori ya ba adwuman na yari enti accident enti went me amma enti wo yire no ma wo mo be yeden unze pension ya se me ya edahwe ehun hia papa wa anticipate ebre a wontimi nya adwuma bi na o funding sources of funding a dwindle that scale the free out the share ho no na woni ba bi da so hunu na enkwada susu ewo ho obey susu make us bodua so we anticipate so to be eda ho ye director bi a sika wogie no onfa bi mata so onfa bi nsie ene eda ho ma besi ne omo ho ofe no especially omo titititi ma so saa etu ubetna ma no so a koduru breben meme ho
e beduru ho no bo se no
so we no mema no mo ofe no ha
no mo tititi ma no so
no na ho fenti
oto ho na ye ode o na nyina nso na wu nyine no
nti wa mfa bibia mata kakra mfa bibia nsia
beduru baabi no
ne mu odi nti adwendwene bekun don adwendwene ebekun nti yesu so di masika so no mbo odua wode mu a wonte
na masika de wo yiri sika kra wudi a se wode sebe
sa
measuring 2
na ono ultimate ono etimidi wudi de
ndo obidi ndo di fa no hudi na ne de wudi a nhyehyɛ kakra ho edi 50 years ka wo kai se oh kai ba hey
na wo de ma na
on kai bo da bi no ka de normal thing
je be ma bi no wo kai se be the same man but oba
be kai wo be kai wa unzo na sika gwa watu ambo awie o unzo won fa man say sika ni ni enti metu ya no
e de tutu remember Mugu de Mose. Mogabe Mase be chiapa.
Easy. Asamu kana ya mesiyama. Adeba ko se oba se oyire nika oba oyire musuo bo na okaso wifi mame 100 cities would use word bombosia 100 cities na oji sika no first be about 2-3 and say 1 week later na 1 week later na o man no be 500 cities
abroso
would ma o man 500 cities no one can change say
be 1
say 100 na say 100 ni nie 400 na fa ana bibisa ode iweni ewo mu 3 days boso bisa say na 100 na last oje na
my
wa 500 no crowd in the refi
eti na magje ka jo say oba mesika de
obetua kan bosia no
so what the neka na uka say na that me ma 500 say the would ma wan kire mu 17 free je
asema mutete ho no
no krepa
na wa ba so the comedy also no on can nails ho asem
no krepa it is our paper that here it yaka 02011627746 02011627746 eti ya baba contribution na ofa me monitor wana eye kununga na for madaro ma mo na de se ndu nyina abade yeka nyina na obe ma adwene ya adache wodachi mu ntine ani abiri bomode se obenya eye honchon capsules no anonom kama na bo prostate ho ban na o ma meda ho no ma be burden amfa ma ebusuan da ne ya utimidi akwane abai kura mpo no ene ye de na ne se woda ho anu ama hye sebe obemem na utimi yahwe ntimi serew nonom bon ho ban asa yade na ba beto oba siesie ho kama na be mena ninje ewo mpem eye ho kane no ane se obenya araba bazen no anonom ekunuga na fo na de aba Mr. K so de be distress o stress ya de bi memenya stress na ma eye post ni bi eye Konongo commercial bank na o duty the unse ho no so be police station Konongo police station
I say Rosie for no commercial bank
chiwa enti wa yo wa ma one shot hey
DNSA
DNSA ekwa no de 22 no nsa so te say presby ye be sha sorry ase na bible kakraka no eda eye kandifo no nsa so a ode ba eda na nsa so sa no de koma eye commander no wo ho no aso mgo bizan say DNSA ni nyina na stress say na straight text message bi okohu
se bisi wo Osukastle ama o se soja ni bi
dia no nso sa pe
ni na no makem
nti me so stress dey hwe ni ye na ti ma wo ye bibia
stress kro
bekun nti na so obenya Mr. K wono no be distress e be bie wa dream e be ma shock absorbers se bibi kra pemwa obetima gina wonan so ama otima ye wadwuma ye Mr. K iti me so me kanfo de ma pa na awie eye pharmaceutical shops nyina mo kwa obenya bi ato sara nso na ba bibi ato aduro omode se obenya bi okoma master hɔ a obenya bi na ma master ne store ye ben eye Tesano police station ye hwena no heya eno ane so be friend 0244231170 024423 1170.
Na ka chen say ya wan sana na bosuom. Asa me hunu ba bia de kwa na me sama bosuom.
And yes, I pepe zo hu.
Me hunu ba bia de kwa na me sama
bosuom.
We asem.
And now wait me afre Kulungana for 024 413 9176 024 413 9176 and 020 413 9176 020 413 9176. Ye kan fu Kulungana for the maw. O madaro mano so yasene o mani aye oba pa fo ene ye di dwumade ye de bro.
Abema no to no botum no no onim ba bia o de ko na se no to no botum. Na do no to no botum ma wana.
Esisi enko mo soro mo se ye mom de esisi ma. Enti ma ne nkoda na ye dwon nkoda ne de ye na ma no de questionable though.
Na wahu be ma wakwa adwuma makodi sika ye twe no ane girlfriend to ye bi da. Da bia nyomo yire no ne tua.
O se be ma
wakwa adwuma makodi sika. Na awoso di sika no koto de da.
Koto de da.
Na ne girl akoja ne bi da.
Ne girl akoja de be na and the intense and they 1 out of 1000.
Ne yire ne be kwa kope bosia. Aba be tua. Sa
and they no cre.
Sana ye dina ko gina court a charge no with a criminal offense amana girl akoja ne da.
De hwe. Oh di wachimpo.
Sir,
if you cry, or no, afro no be so, shall be well.
Shall be well,
shall be well. Oh, Mount Cassan, too. I just end my busy current any actually because him say Casa Becabiano.
Just an Indian could be some crown. What's up with
02011627746 02011627746 and then one other befa. Na ya can count messages
encounter interviewer at Yetnase na a chief executive officer of Meridian Port Services MPS na flanked by the director of operations or hene akoto na afi so no or hene da kum if I can get the name right or Hinado.
Hinado,
yes. Hinado, the director of operations or Hinado. And now face so compliance ni legal. Ebo Brown. Aha. Na almost so. Aya there pa. Also some girlfriends care pa. Ebi me entie Samara.
Mrs. Mara, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Happy May Day.
Thank you. Same to you. Same to you.
Right. You are live on Needs 100.9 FM. May you introduce your senior executive to us then?
On my right is Frank Ebo Brown, and Frank has been with the company for almost 10 years. And Frank is the head of the legal and licensing of the company, and he oversees compliance as well. Emmanuel Ohiniado, he's also one of the startup team. He joined the company in a capacity in the planning department, assistant manager, and now he is the head of operations. He's the operation managers at the existing terminal, and he will be the operation manager, probably future CEO. One of them will be in my place.
Right. Now, Chief, we are happy to have you here in Ghana. As you were speaking with your workers, you mentioned that this is your second home. Why do you say Ghana is your second home?
Well, this is, I came to Ghana in 1992, precisely on 14th of February. That was Valentine's Day. And for the past 27 years, I've been living in and out of Tama. And this is all my professional life. Half of my life, I spent it in Ghana. And the best of my youth, I delivered it for Ghana. So right. I am a Ghanaian.
2004, 2005, Ghana Ports and Harbour built the MPS, and then you were choosing to operate. What has changed to the extent that you may want to commit in excess of $1 billion to invest in Ghana?
Okay, if I may, I want to correct something. 2002, GPHA did an upgrade inside the port to the waterfront, and then the Gateway program under His Excellency President Kufur saw the need for a container terminal to be, or the port to be kind of established with a dedicated terminal depending on the commodity. We have container, we have break bulk, we have liquid, we have general cargo, we have Rolo. That's the cars, roll on, roll off. The container traffic was concessioned to MPS in 2004. MPS built, did not take the yard and equipped it as well. Infrastructure, superstructure was delivered by MPS, and we started operation in 2007, precisely 1st of April 2000.
It wasn't an April Fool's Day, though.
Maybe you can look at it like that, but I can tell you the team started working way before that, because we started to think about the first commercial go live day, I would say 6 months before going live, like we are doing here today.
Right, we will come back to why you have chosen to commit further funding into investing in Ghana. But tell me, since working with the Ghanaian workers, with the MPS, can you tell me your relationship, the company's relationship with the Ghanaian workers? Are they happy being with MPS?
I mean, look at their faces around us and you can tell. Are they happy?
Right. So what is it that makes the Ghanaian worker happy being with MPS?
First of all, we introduced new technology that doesn't exist in West Africa. Our terminal operating systems at the time of our installation, we were the first in Africa to roll such sophisticated systems. I mean, we didn't even have smartphones in our hands as normal people, you know, in any industry. Yet MPS brought something which is smarter than a smartphone. It was handheld computers. And the workers of MPS, the bulk of them came from GPHA. They saw a new technology, they saw a new horizon. We have seen beyond what we were seeing, because MPS opened up more dimensions. And the criteria that we used for selecting this technology, Emmanuel, was if the person is able to dial a number on a Nokia phone, he's good to dial whatever on the computer. And from that perspective, you know, a lot of people received a lot of training over time and on the technology, and we went on so and forth, so and forth. And today, the trainers that we have are Ghanaians. I mean, the newcomers into the system, they will not. We have Ghanaian trainers that constantly being trained. We have a team sitting for the past 10 days soaking technology, you know, in the room next to my office, actually, and they are there today, being trained on new systems, you know, and they are all Ghanaian, the team there, you know, and learning something new.
Right. We have chosen, I mean, we from NEET FM have chosen not to ask the chief executive of MPS questions relating to the recent hullabaloo in the media about a contract concession agreement, deed of amendment agreement, on the basis that Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority have not officially commented. The government of Ghana have not officially commented. So it will be unfair to request of the third party to comment. But we rather want to ask questions as to how they chose to make further investments into Ghana and how they have managed to actually execute the build, operate, and the design project, what is essentially known as the Terminal 3. So at the appropriate time, when we have heard from Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority on the concession agreement and the deed of amendment, when we have heard from the economic management team, essentially the government of Ghana, then it will be appropriate to come back to MPS and then ask them questions relating to same. We need to be very clear as to confidentiality issues. And just my can say, Nenui, what to say, ye can't a year Gapo Hansem, MPS and some, a year radio so, ye king kind a year a concession agreement, ye king kind deed of amendment agreement, Nina, then the Abana say, Ghana are buying. Officially, Wama Bontin, Emeka Bibia, Emphasa, Terminal 3, MPS no, Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority, Wama Bontin officially, Emeka Bibia, Timunina Mobetia to say, Asem Emma, aha, Ungomani Diania, and it would be unfair. I should say this, young fan to craft and said, MPS for and share that and country say, my Musa won't be here. Now, Yanni, fairness. Yẹn ẹhwehwẹ integrity, yẹn ẹhwehwẹ transparency, ẹni ẹpẹsẹ Ghana government ọnka biribi, ẹyẹ Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority ọmọ nka biribi, n'afẹ yẹn fa ho nsẹm ọmọ kan no, emebusa ẹyẹ MPS bọ. Are you in agreement with the ground rules?
Of course.
Right. So now, tell us, What were the highlights of your presence in Ghana since 2004 to the extent that you will commit further funding to build the Terminal 3?
Right. Well, when we started the port, the throughput volume of the port was 250,000 TEUs, that's 20-foot equivalent units. That's the throughput, that's import and export. Within few years of operation, and when we reached to a good level of excellence, I mean, here the team, you remember, once we bought some sausage and kebab and we celebrated 12 moves per hour. Today, the very team, if somebody comes to a shift and he delivers 12 moves per hour, he will not go home. You know, he will be ashamed of himself. You know, we are gone far beyond that. So, with our high work and good, productivity and delivery of the highest service, shipping lines started to trust in MPS. We started to become, to some services, first port of call, on the smaller vessels that they were coming into the trade. Volume started to escalate at the rate of, or it grow at the rate of anywhere between 5 to 10% year on year. This prompted an investment in additional equipment. So we went and bought more cranes, and then we bought more rubber tire gantry trains, and then we went and invested in further technology. And as we went on with all of this investment, we got to a stage where we looked forward and we realized that when we started on this infrastructure, we geared it to handle 250,000 or 500,000. We have reached 750,000 TEUs, 3-folds. But we have put every possible superstructure and technology and power stabilization into the terminal. Beyond that is an infrastructure obstacle. The port of Tama was built in 1962, and in 1962, nobody thought the size of the ships will grow to that size. Nobody had that vision. So basically, the port requires deepening because the bigger ships require deeper water. We can't because it's a working harbor, and the harbor basin is too small for that. Also, the quay wall is too short, and as being too short, we are unable to accommodate longer vessels. So we need to have a longer quay length, so. And then the cranes that we have, when we came to put shore-to-ship cranes, we fitted the existing harbor with the largest crane that we can fit on this infrastructure, but not the largest crane that there is in the world, because we had restriction with the age of the infrastructure, the rail gauge, 18 meters, and many other things. Ships, when they grow longer and deeper, they also go taller. Our cranes cannot handle, over the cranes. So the solution was, if Ghana wants to accommodate its future, we need to build a bigger harbor. That's one. Two, we are blessed to be the center of this world. No one will take that from us. We are at 0 east, 0 west, and we are 5 degrees above the equator. So we are smack on the center of this planet. This is a geography that God blessed us with it. Yes, there is neighbors next to us, Abidjan and Lomé, who can deliver that, But also, we are blessed with stability, democracy, and beautiful people, So basically, and we have a good workforce, and we have demonstrated to the world that we can actually run with technology and do something good with it. So the investors saw something in it. Our shareholders, some of them are operators worldwide. They operate about 80 to 100 ports around the world. They could operate in Lomé, they could operate in other ports, but all of that and the dedication of this team and the hard work made us look at the possibility of investing in Ghana. And that's from where the idea was born, and we pushed for that.
Right. So the good people of Ghana, the stable democratic dispensation,
certainly
must have called for further investment. Now you are able to push, say, 200 meters into the sea in the original MPS. Now that's the key too. Now you are pushing into the sea 700 meters. How did you do it?
It is, first of all, it's a massive engineering job. I mean, there is a massive project team over here working around the clock. And there is, I would say, on daily basis, we have 3,000 Ghanaians actually working on this job. 3,000 families live off the construction of this port. So this in itself is an economy, of a workforce, because there is a lot of manpower. You see those pavement that you see, 47 million pieces will make up this. 47 million. Those are hand put by hand, by manpower. It's not by machine, not by robot. So there is considerable amount.
That is the pavement block.
The pavement that you see
47
here.
million pieces of the pavement block.
Imagine it.
With a strength of say 80 mm.
No, a strength of 50 Newton and above. Yes, that's the top of the range.
So Ghanaians must have really paved the place.
Absolutely.
And can we quantify how many families were fed with having to pave square feet, totaling 47 million feet of the pavement blocks?
There is a total estimate of 5,000 jobs created on and around this very construction that we are looking at. 5,000 jobs between the quarry, between the supplier, because some of these pavement blocks were produced in other factories, to our subcontractor, to our contractors who use the subcontractor. So it's not all made over here on this side. Some of it were made in factories all along. So there's about 5,000 jobs that lived off this project.
And original MPS, I saw the countries and I thought they were huge. But now I see 7 huge countries. What is it of? I mean, are Ghanaians going to operate these countries?
Absolutely. Crane operators, raise your hand. Engineers, mechanics, engineers, who's going to maintain them?
So we have technology or skills transfer, where the Ghanaians are going to operate these mega huge countries and maintain them.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've done it for the past 10 years. We have cranes standing like a pyramid on the quay. Look at them behind us there, far in the horizon, and they are in very tip-top condition, and we work them. And those definitely, they are much bigger. Those cranes, they are faster in hoisting. They have greater tonnage. They have higher performance. They can reach to the 23rd row of a ship. The existing one, they can go to the 14th, and some of them, they go to the 15th row. So we are going 1.5 distance into the sea with the crane. Also, they can go 10 over deck, 10 containers over the deck of a vessel and reach out to the far end. So this is a massive also feature. And also they have a rail span of 31 meters almost. And they stand 89 meters tall. That's about 30 floors high. This crane that you see in the horizon is taller than the tallest Belgian, Villaggio on Tatakwashi.
Yes. This is something magnificent. And you're asking yourself, Ghanaian young men operating it. I would have thought you should get Ghanaian young women also to operate it.
Are you sure?
Yes, because we have ladies. Do you have lady engineers here?
The head of engineering actually on the cranes is a lady. And in the technical, we have a couple of other ladies. In the planning department is almost dominated by ladies, if I'm right, or...
yes. So are there rare opportunities for ladies here?
Look, my dear, the port, the harbor, just 10 years ago, you need to only have macho men and really fit macho men to do the job, because the nature was like this. Pen, paper, standing in the sun, in the rain, in the dark, taking container numbers, registering that. This job was abolished in MPS, but the guy who was doing this job was taken into another area of the business. They became planners and dispatchers. They work from the comfort of a desk. They see the equipment moving on CCTV, and they see the movement of every time a ship discharges a container, it appears on their computer that this container has been discharged. They plan the yard, they plan everything. So basically, we have transformed some jobs. The job that required a strong man to stand in the sun and do this today, with all due respect, a pregnant lady can do this job.
Really?
From the comfort of her office. And yet, look after her pregnancy and her future child, while she is doing a job which was impossible to be done by some men in the past. And to add to it, I can tell you, we have one crane operator lady passed all of the exams. So we will have very soon on those cranes an operator lady.
Oh, that would be very great.
Yes.
Yane Ora Mohammed Samara, or the Chief Executive Officer of MPS, Meridian Port Services, and Yebeti Mede, were yet to be commissioned MPS Terminal 3 at the port of Tema. Na Yeba, and Niger Ewum, Ubasan, when you're on Facebook Live. Needs 100.9 FM. I just say MPS at my phone, can wash ya. Na ye dim komo ever sentia investment in excess of $1 billion US. Oma committee say ye be Ghana necessary you go to drinking a skill transfer, technology transfer. Say Ghana for ebetimi output. Na no and watch them say some countries are continue wasne a village. Village usually at Wasuma could do me, and when we say 15 floors, and now I want to say 13 floors, until not just say, or more a couple back open, they do 13 floors. Now, Ghanaian young men and women, and now we are in charge. Now, we say Ghana, and Yipaniapo. Now, Yabani Busano, we share Abidjan, or Wasase, I want to port as Ghana. We share Togo. You see, Freeport to Togo. We share Apapa. And besides, all can say, democracy, what Ghana, and the beautiful, good people of Ghana and Tinono. Really, investment in excess of $1 billion US. Almost me at Womokana. Chief, may you tell us? Abidjan, over 65,000 square feet of land. Here, not more than 14,000 square feet of land. Togo, they have Freeport, people mention them, Apapa. They having committed investment in excess of $1 billion US. Are you really sure your shareholders are able to recoup their investment?
Certainly. I mean, such investments are not made for short term, obviously. It's made for long term. So the payback for this investment is going to be in a decade and a half or so. So basically, the serious investors, they don't look at a quick buck a trade. It's not a trade. It's a long-term partnership. And the investors, when they see that the state also takes a good stake, 30% in it, also basically that's a stability to the investment itself. I didn't pick exactly on the square meters of Abidjan and Lomé, but or Apapa, but certainly Tama Port, since we started, gradually we became from like the third, fourth port in West Africa to the second and to the first, and we have been for the last 3 to 4 years the #1 port in the whole entire west coast of Africa. That's from the Nouakchott all the way to Walvis Bay in Namibia. We are #1 in terms of size and the number of TEUs that we handle. That's fact. We are
a verifiable fact.
Sorry?
Is it a verifiable fact?
This is absolute fact. Now, Nigeria is a larger economy than us. Nigeria has more containers than Ghana as a country, but Nigeria has a lot more ports on the coast, and that's diluted among, or spread over 4 ports that they have. So basically, not one of the single Nigerian ports has volume more than Meridian Port Services or Tama Port. On top of that, they don't have those cranes. They don't have our old cranes. We were the first to fit the STS crane, and we are the first almost in the whole entire continent, with the exception of probably Tangiers and Port Said. I think we have some Egyptian engineers here. I think those cranes are bigger, even the ones in Port Said, which is a gateway port, on the Suez Canal.
You must see beyond the future in order for you to commit such a huge investment. So tell us more as to how you chose Ghana to be ahead of the others in the African continent.
Fine. Africa, for sure, needs a deep water and needs a hub, because all of the cargo that comes into Africa comes through a hub. It comes through a hub either through Algeciras in Spain, Las Palmas also, which is Spain, it's an island, or Tangier in Morocco. Take Tangier in Morocco. Tangier was built in kind of the dead corner of Morocco. But because it was operated as a hub with connectivity to various ports, industries, one after the other, plugging themselves to the connectivity of that port. We're not reinventing the wheel. You look around, look at Dubai, Jabal Ali. 10 years, 15 years ago, it was a piece of desert, for God's sake, nothing in it. Today is the number 3 or 4 in the world. So opportunities, are made. Opportunities are not taken in sometimes, and you have to be really taking a lead in your thinking and in your vision for you to create the infrastructure that attract business, because there is always a chicken and an egg, and if you get caught which one first, you will never progress. At some stage, you have to take a decision. I'm going to go for the egg and make a chicken out of it, or I'm going to get the chicken and let it lay eggs, so and so on and so forth. And that's the decision that we have taken, that Africa needs a deep port. Where do we put it? In the biggest port, in the most stable, and being a major discharge port, it is only logical to come as a first port of call to discharge the bigger quantity on board the ship in this first port, and the smaller quantities also discharge them in this port, and have a feeder service that go to the east and to the west. My brother, we have Hapag-Lloyd, I can mention their name, they are committing $100 million in upgrading of their vessels into West Africa, on one strength that they are coming to make Tama, Terminal 3, their regional hub, not only for Africa, but also for the traffic that they will carry from, for example, Cape Town to Europe. They will bring it into Tama, drop it in Tama, and the European service that comes from Europe comes to Tama as first port of call, pick up the South African traffic to Europe, and take it back to Europe. So we are transshipping in Ghana traffic.
Let me understand
this. To Europe.
You are saying that the huge volumes that leaves Cape Town to Europe, now that we have the Terminal 3 in operation, such huge volumes would first birth at Tema, and the Europeans will meet up the volumes here in Tema and take it back to Europe. Is that what you are saying?
Correct. It might not be the huge, because it's one shipping line, one liner service out of many. But
then, is it significant?
Every box that we don't handle today and is destined between two countries that has nothing to do with us, and we will handle it tomorrow, is a revenue, because there is a Ghanaian economy. A Ghanaian worker has added value to his own economy by working for that box.
So how does it fit into your new logo? We connect, you thrive.
Correct. Today, if you want to ship to Liberia, your freight is about $3,000, because the box to Liberia will have to go all the way to Algeciras, Tangier, Antwerp, or Las Palmas. Offloaded, another service, not necessarily weekly, maybe bi-weekly or twice a month, will take it to Liberia. Transit time is awful. Cost is $3,000. Tomorrow we're going to have somebody like Maersk, somebody like CMA, somebody like MSC, all the top 5. Transshipping things through Tama. They will put a feeder service, or a feeder service will come to establish, one to the east, one to the west. All of a sudden, Liberia is serviced with a direct service through the feeder service. A plastic factory in Tama, or a producer of whatever commodity in Tama, can export to Liberia for $500 sea freight with a transit time of 2 days or 3 days, where in the past it was 1 month. This in itself is gonna make industry thrive. People gonna thrive, and if they thrive, we're gonna handle more containers, and if we handle more containers, we as MPS and the workers, we will also thrive. So
Yani Mohammed Samara, or Chief Executive Officer, Meridian Port Services, and Nutrition Como, flanked by the senior managers, Mr. Hine Ado, Operations, now is Mr. Frank Brown, also I will say, na and Como Yedino, or Chilum Sentia, and Noma be Ebekoye at the Amagana, Senka shipping line be a bakon. Over Cape Town, now what to do my best name yet in Nomanaco Europe. Name mono, ya shenetema port, and netemena free no, yenya ebe mutia, na ships in every Europe, no, warmo ebe patema. Na and no maswa every Cape Town, South Africa, ebe snack on yabe yi, ni watema no maso assigned the acco. Or sign chile muso say, and nine is also the normal free a year tema at the co a year Liberia. Just here, and near there could be a Las Palmas, near there could be a Tangiers, a year Morocco, near Kuyi, every ship, near the another ship, and also Besnaco, a be a Nawatri Mino, and send a be a Nomanaco, Oka, be a bear box back near Joe, a year dollars in the best and Pemiensa, $3,000. But a net said yes, the Ayan Wahaseno, Ubenya direct service to be as a rubber factory, Bikura, Ewahase. Says Sienwe Japan, aye rubber factory or Spinters Road, or moye rubber pallets here, the Ngunyani adi. So shipo empo ediako, aye Liberia at a cost of say be a $500 per volume, no, obit me at the San Normano at the Ako. Intinina no Nako, we say almost Sijinaye. I put Okasa Momo say, Oma Putini Aqua say, we connect, you tribe. Omodomojumane say, Omo Ekenya Bumu, actually, baby, will be uncle. Nemo me wono, na yem faso dear Eddie Amaye. So, yes, Sababi Busano. Mrs. Mara, this huge investment, the technological feat, is it about the business, the good people, the democracy that you saw and decided to commit shareholders' money, or is it about the Tema Port master plan that you really advanced on?
Both. Yes. Basically, GPHA had a master plan to build this mega port. And we took a concession to build the first 4 berths. That's 1,400 meter as in length to the quay wall, inside a master plan. But to build this master plan for GPHA, we had to go 1.5 kilometers into the sea with our breakwater, then bend 90 degrees to the east and go 2 kilometers more. Building a pyramid underwater. Literally, it's a pyramid like the Egyptian Giza pyramids built 5,000 over water years ago. We are building it underwater with sophisticated engineering. This is a 2 kilometer to withstand the force of the Atlantic, because we are open to the Atlantic, and you know the erosion that we have over the decades that we've been suffering from. So basically, this harbor basin is not concessioned for MPS. MPS built it. We could have brought the breakwater closer to us. We don't have to go and build that pyramid too far. But we built it for GPHA's future, for Ghana's future. The concession is 35 years for MPS, but the construction for GPHA is for 100 years. And this is...
So in fact, you are saying that, yes, MPS may enjoy the first 35 years, but GPHA may enjoy beyond 35 years to 100 years.
Thank you very much.
I mean, Mr. Frank Ebo Brown, legal, and Professor Clay Bibika Krebia, Chief Executive.
Yes, MPS would enjoy with GPHA for the 35 years during which we have the concession.
So joint enjoyment.
Absolutely. Joint enjoyment for 35 years. And
not disproportional.
No, and we are handing back the top of the ISET is that we are handing back the facility that we have or that we currently occupy back to GPHA next year.
I'm tempted to ask, would GPHA survive the 35-year period?
GPHA is a 30% shareholder in Meridian Port Services. So for
because I mean, contract and most because I can say 35 years, GPH is also enjoy a contentious because meaning is a leadership of GPH is also would accept this. Think you have chain.
Okay, eventually they are chain, but that is the fact because only a shareholder who are company now who shares for 30% shares in the company. That company who are there for 35 years, you enjoy with them for 35 years. And then after you get to
because what's be a one basis here, no. So royalties be show handling only what's a woman. I know you want to another time. Let's talk about that at another time. I want us to agree on a specific time when we know the position of GPHA, we know the position of the government of Ghana, then we may reconcile this with you.
Right. To go back to the harbor basin, the traffic in the port is not restricted only to container. As you know, that there is a lot more commodities that move in a form other than container. Container is just one single trade. Container represent less than half of the tonnage that come into the port.
Really?
Yes, less than half. Tomorrow, if we move into an industrial phase, or if we want to play a bigger role in the region, we will bring break bulk. Today, the break bulk, we are using kind of orthodox, old-style operations. Tomorrow, we can bring, conveyor systems, we can bring suction, etc., etc. Discharge wheat, corn.
But as it is now, ships that carry more than 200 containers may not be able to go to original MPS terminal. They will all be redirected to Terminal 3. Why is it so?
Yeah, but I mean, the idea is not about, if we sit and cry about the containers, then we are not progressing elsewhere.
Right.
Container is less than half, and it's like you have a section of the port for liquid bulk. Why would you want to discharge dry bulk in a liquid bulk container? If you have a dry bulk terminal, for like clinker, limestone, etc., why would you want to send a wheat vessel there? Leave it for the dry bulk, manganese, clinker, those commodities.
So specialization.
There is a specialization. For each type of the specialization, you have different gear and equipment to reach to optimization. Today,
are there real volumes in the liquid?
Of course, the nation is growing. If we are consuming X amount or exporting X amount, we are growing. When I came to Ghana, we were 20 million. Today, we're 29. The consumption is growing. You grow with your trade. You grow with your infrastructure. We have a need for more capacity in terms of wheat, in terms of corn. We can do a strategic stock for West Africa, partner with a big mill that they will come and start to bring 50,000 ton vessels. Forget about the 200-ton container vessel that is going to go to the Terminal 2. We have to think about the 40 and 50,000 ton vessel of wheat that is going to Abidjan, and it could be coming over here to build a strategic stock for West Africa.
And GPHA would have benefited if it goes to Terminal 3.
If those big vessels go to Terminal 2,
if it goes to Terminal 3, will GPHA benefit?
What the
wheat benefit vessel? From the revenue?
Terminal 3 will handle only containers and only containers.
No, if it goes to Terminal 2, GPHA benefits. If it goes to Terminal 3, GPHA doesn't benefit.
It will benefit 30%, of course.
At the Terminal 3.
They will not, the break bulk will not come to Terminal 3.
It will go to GPHA Terminal 2.
Yes.
And
Terminal
saying,
2. No,
they are saying that.
Maybe
okay.
there is a mix-up.
Okay, there's a mix-up.
Terminal 1 today is fully operated by GPHA.
Yes.
Terminal 2 is fully operated by MPS.
With GPHA having 30%.
Yes. MPS is building Terminal 3. And
only operated exclusively. Because there's an exclusivity issue here.
Yeah, but the exclusivity for containers.
For only containers.
Only containers. And the exclusivity works both ways. When you are handling containers exclusivity, that means you're not allowed to handle the other types of cargo.
So the other types of cargo will be handled by say, GPHA and MPS at Terminal 2.
Yeah, when MPS get relocated to Terminal 3, that infrastructure is handed back free of charge, and it goes back to GPHA to thrive on it, and I use the word thrive. And you wouldn't have
exhausted the 15-year rule in the original concession agreement?
No. That was we just terminated
concession and amendment. So GPHA would have that one.
Part of the amendment in the deed of amendment is to hand back early, ahead of time, that facility for breakbulk to thrive on it, because like container is growing into the future, we're going to consume more rice, we're going to consume more this, and if tomorrow we bring a bigger rice vessel, instead of discharging it, crane operators, how long can you do, how fast can you do on it, you know, as far as but if you have a proper conveyor system and proper mechanism, you will discharge much faster than what it is today.
So what is the hula baloo then?
I don't know about this word, you know. But is there a concern? Yes. But is there a mitigation process? There should be.
Oh, concern, you admit, yes. Mitigation, possible, we can do something.
No, because we are looking at MPS is relocating its existing service, its existing team. The same workers are moving from here, from where they are, to here. You know, this move is going to result in more people coming to work in MPS, not less people coming to work in MPS.
But there's concern, there's fear that...
Now, the opportunity is we need to go out and find the business that can be operated on Terminal 2. And this business is big and huge and requires attention.
Right. I'll certainly need to come back to you at another time with such questions for you to evaluate and then give me responses that would fit into the narrative that is out there. And certainly you will do that. Now let me find out your social corporate responsibilities. MPS, how is it like?
Well, we have undertaken quite a good number of social responsibilities or social projects, you know. Currently we are upgrading the Community 3 Beach Road Junction.
Okay.
I don't know if you're a Tama man or you're living in Accra, but basically, if you
I am the son of Tema Manche.
Oh, God bless you and God bless him. Right. The motorway end, the Tama end of the motorway, it was a bottleneck. It was a complete mess. Going through it was a torture. Whether you are a throw-through operator, you couldn't do 1-2 runs before you lose this. If you are a student going to school, same. Going to work, same. Everything. Going to hospital, it's a misery. We provided solution. That solution came at a cost of about $6.5 million. And we have upgraded that runabout. And from the day that it was opened, it was like a magic. Boom. Traffic, congestion, disappeared. And this went on. Now it's going another upgrade because we provided a solution. We didn't provide a fancy bridge that may not work. But certainly, the upgrade that we done, the slip roads, and this was quite a significant solution. Using the same spirit, we are upgrading the second point where Accra and Tama connect. Accra and Tama connect through 2 points, 2 bottlenecks. There isn't a third road. Motorway, beach road. So here at the Community 3, we're going to make a massive roundabout. And the guy who...
On the swampy area?
No, right, just outside here, outside this area. And Victor, where are you?
Victor?
There is Victor. A hand for Victor, because he led the roundabout there and he's leading the roundabout here.
Right.
So this is the heavy investment, which is in tens of millions of dollars or in tens of millions of cedis. Both, they will add up to just under 100 million as corporate social initiatives.
Okay, in the final round, what's your relationship with the Tema Traditional Council?
We are all the children of Tema. And,
because without them, if you go back to the history, first president of the Republic, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, before we built Tema, he drove one mid-afternoon with his driver to this present Tema area. And at the time, it was the choice between Tema and Ada. And then we had Accra. There was a minister responsible for the reconstruction of Accra in the person of the Alhaji Mumuni Bawumia, whose son is the present vice president. And then there was Outer Accra minister, commissioner, who was in the person of Mr. Ukansi. So Ukansi was from the Tangbe areas, and they wanted the harbor built in Ada, and then a Tema group also wanted the harbor built in Tema. Eventually, Kwame Nkrumah settled on Tema, and then at the time we're going to commission Tema Harbor, there was a mini rebellion where they put on the seats, no Ada, no Tema Harbor. So Mr. Ukansi was sacked from the Kwame Nkrumah government. So the decision of Kwame Nkrumah to build Tema, would you say in the current scenario that Ghana has really been blessed by that decision to build in Tema? Or given the constraints in the land area, we would have been better off building at the Ada area?
I could not emphasize more on the great decision that has been made to make Tema the industrial city of Ghana. First of all, it is about 15, depending from where you count it, to 20 kilometers from the capital city. It's right there on the corridor. It's the shortest distance to the dam, which is the source of energy. Energy is very important, and basically you need to have your industrial city close to your residential city. And what is more important about that, the history, this is the design of Tema city. Tema is, if you look at the layout, is one of the most advanced designs. It's communities for work, communities for living, and laid down properly. Even the roads inside Tema, yes, they are not all constructed and developed, but if you look at the right of way that has been preserved and reserved for land. The reservations in many roads is great. And I would say so far, Tema, the preservation of this reservation has been very good. Not a lot of encroachment. If you drive on the hospital road, if you drive on the harbor road, you don't see a lot of encroachment on the land. So Tema will be developed, and it's a right decision.
A quick word from operations. Operations, how has it been working with the Ghanaian operators? Say Ghana for na mono mu ye adwuma no et sen o adwuma ye mu te sen eye ene ye a move from terminal 2 ho no mu dia ba terminal 3 no wo free so ma ho keka ne te sen so mbetimi ahwa ma sa investment we no ayem faso de ama ye nyina.
Yeah, kaka betuma kan say you started operations 2007.
Your friend Mr. Ohene Ado.
You started operations 2007. Nipa bebre wo ha na omunim obi waka no who container krada. But as yeba ejuma no mono, because of the type of training and type of guidance and counseling and the type of direction young leaders and gave us, some of us almost actually we've developed a lot, we learned a lot, and they also a company every year they introduce something new to help develop the staff. And it's yes, you started first, and you're using sometimes vessel cranes. You're using crazy. You're using new big cranes. RTGC now say very modern, and because of the continuous improvement and continuous training, what my young staff, it's a easier.
You're skilled enough for the
very, very skilled, and I can tell you, sir, Ghanaians, we are very good, and with the little training, a little bit of direction, it's very good, and I can tell you, we are very much prepared to handle this big infrastructure without
present in over 82 countries across the world. Yet they chose to make this heavy investment here. It's more more commitment to securing that investment. I will say it clear.
Yeah, sure. Says our investment here, we will not let the country down because you are in terms of the key safety and productivity, and so far we have as American continuous improvement, and we've been improving. We are not there yet, but
we will get there.
We will get there. Yeah.
Mr. Bob Brown, legal condition of employment, it is saying conditions, it is saying.
The most important thing is that there were two strong unions. There was the Maritime and Dock Workers Union.
Oh, MTU,
absolutely. There was Maritime and Dock Workers Union, and there was Enterprise-Based Union. The other were conditions of service. Every other year we continue negotiations, we improve, so it's a continuous system of improvement. And we are very happy, sir. We have organized.
So whoever chooses to join MPS could be rest assured, say industry standards, condition of employment, superb.
Yes, and we continue to even improve it because we see ourselves as unique. Engaging, we speak. In fact, currently we are even engaging them in something more. Every other year we continue to engage workers.
Right. Finally, with the chief executive, Mr. Mohammed Samara, when do we expect MPS Terminal 3 to be commissioned?
On the 28th of June.
28th of June.
This year.
That is about 60 days from today.
Exactly.
Ooh.
We will hand over the project or a section of the project from the operation phase from the construction phase to the operation phase.
Okay.
So basically with that's the first milestone in the project, is to go live on 2 berths. That's 700 meters of the quay length. We will start operation. But with that, we will have all of the facilities up and running. Customs, inspection platforms, gate in, gate out. And we are already engaged with all of the stakeholders since October last year in establishing the startup process with every stakeholder.
Your final comments to the people of Ghana.
And then the first phase will be completed in around February 2020, 4 months ahead of schedule, because the next time milestone is 28th of June 2020, and we will finish the project 4 months ahead of schedule. And this is the first project for all 3 shareholders probably that will be delivered on budget, under budget, and ahead of time.
All shareholders who were originally in Meridian Port Holdings,
that's GPHA, Bolloré, and APM Terminals. Those are the 3 shareholders of MPS.
Right. Okay. So your final statement to the people of Ghana and workers in general.
For Ghana, I would say that MPS is building here in Ghana, for Ghana, by the people of Ghana, using world-class technology and also employing the best practice, whether it's an IT, whether it's a process, to meet the highest international standards, to make Tama compatible and competing and competitive with the largest port on this planet, let alone on this continent. These cranes, there is no crane larger than those cranes anywhere in this world, and that is for Ghana.
Did you say that?
Ghana. Yes.
There's no larger crane anywhere in the world, not Africa.
No, not at all.
We have the world's largest crane.
We have absolutely the world's largest ship-to-shore gantry crane. The outreach is 66 meters out, and the only port is yet to receive a delivery of 70-something meters is the port of Abu Dhabi, and they haven't received the crane yet. And actually, there is no need for a ship to be part of it.
Oh, okay. It's been our pleasure at NEAT 100.9 FM. Today is just about the opening of developing a greater relationship with MPS. We would agree with you on synopsis as to specific questions we would want you to address ahead of June 28. But for now, this is essentially a celebration of the May Day activities.
Okunkunim kofe jinane so akwara padi kokwe hu ededa mana echire no ne adehyiambra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasemu chira awawade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awonwasem nie we die bi nsi pen
Right, next 100.9 FM. So any what the comments are TUC General Secretary
yeah
against the background of concession agreement Becking can was say Nafis what chief executive of MPs or no so dear waka. What are your thoughts? Nothing near me phone line.
It's offer the woman is one say ye to me who say a year contract no say ye be review and I see a yenny. Now the say you who say a bra a year interministerial committee no ye o majumani wie no adahwa aboro afe that one also investor no so ye na dwuma. Meanwhile no so ade na contract asem ne ye ka wo san say you enu na mmemu bi because say you mo sign contract no e na mo nka ho hwe. So say you be review and ye review. Iti when a balance termination because we share no me koso ho na say oh you kofa termination so be mo amede dia made many akwa ko hu investment na koso no ho na e de bibi foforo na beba. Enti say ye tu ho na mo animanim ye a say ye tu ho na because contract na de ye nyina nim say mu nsem na nye nsem na tete na e beto odwa na de enye nsem a eye abodwo so obi obeka so ye Ghana ni. Enti the best of it all say ye be ye ntem na
I the entem
say ye be review say ye Janes and ye nyane san nyina ne ntinam ne yenko na ye ho hwene hu say ye ho hwe because investor ndo no ye na dwuma because ndo nim say ye friend say Debbie oguso ye na dwuma enra ye ko we cars di akone abasa holidays kro omo ye dwuma because omo pen tentem na 28 no matima ye dey akọ live no so crazy esu e manya ne tie say miensa the biggest our kind the whole world or say port of way Abu Dhabi na womo de no kwenya mba bedru
ye nyen deliver
mo nyen deliver de ye ko hu ye ye nya ne tie say mienu e ba be ka ho kra ye sen ba na je say womo nya 21 say 777 by 3 so na je say womo nya 21 so inti ade ne say ye hwe na say ye kan bibi di a fa na chief executive officer no de wo hwa ono dem de adwuma no ye sese ne za na mi hu no de adwuma no ye ono no de Ghana for kan no yes and the a ebetimi apemo but me hu ne say wo hu ne say wa pass through the legal means documentations ni nyina wo ho e no no oye na adwuma e na workers no show mu nkuran because hu ne say workers no wo ma bembebu no no hu ne say we engage Ghana for na enra ye ko Yesu ampa Ghana fo ya azu na egu we So I want to hear Juma. It was so nedia.
Yes, yeah. Ministerial review, no. Any recommendations, no. A dear Nami at the atone.
And no, Tiasi, no. So because of you better not in a while, not a quack of us and boof will be about. Say yes, and Cordia, Mommy will say, co. Because they say no home and San Kayaba. Bibian and San Kayane bar. Why you do 2 minutes and you can qua. Oh, can qua. Entimi ken kwa. Esem ka da bi, esem ka ne ye ken kwa. Ken kwa ka esem ka ma ho. Eti aba ne saa na, enyano na ese efira ban mu ye de eba. Eti se enyano ne ye hwehwe. Se enyano ne fira ban mu ba no mche so de amaka ne ken kwa because ade na asan ya wie. Na your official, na ye mu se ye ken ano to me ye kwa ye nim. So say this eti na ha. Eti minim de enti atena se atwe ne ye say ye dem ne fam. Ni atena hwa na 28 no mu bia no wie na afo mo kwa ye bibi ofoforo bi o e ba be ya na it won better be twan
or say in fact phase 1 ebeba bedru 2020 aye 4 months ahead of schedule
yeah
enti de be so June 28 more of say handing over from construction
to operational activities
0302 243540